Kyren, I promise you, I got you, dog.
Was Kyren Lacy guilty of the car crash, or it was a cop mistake? The life of a future superstar ended just because he was driving at the wrong time and the wrong place. Kyren Lacy was a first-year college football star who had big dreams of playing in the NFL. He was born on December 27, 2000, in Thibodaux, Louisiana. He played high school football at Thibodaux High School. He began his college football career at the University of Louisiana at Lafayette and then transferred to Louisiana State University. December 17, 2024, the day of the crash. This crash is a very important part of the story. Kyren Lacy was driving his green 2023 Dodge Charger south on LA Highway 20, and the Lafourche Parish police said Lacy was purportedly operating his vehicle in a reckless manner, driving too fast, passing in a non-passing zone, and crossing the center line. The passenger in that head-on collision, a 78-year-old man named Herman Hall, died from injuries sustained from that crash. The state police has stated Lacy left the scene of the crash in a vehicle without rendering aid or calling for assistance. Lacy was booked into the Lafourche Parish Correctional Complex early Sunday evening, Jan 12, 2025, on the charges of hit-and-run driving with serious injury or death, reckless operation with accident, and negligent homicide, records show. Lafourche Parish Public Information Officer Captain Brennan Mathern says Lacy turned himself in at 6:34 p.m. Sunday. He was released at 8:11 p.m. after posting bail in the amount of $151,000, added Mathern. After this event, Kyren Lacy was being claimed as guilty on the social media, and the pressure on him online was very high since the victim of the crash was a former Marine. This turned Kyren Lacy's career upside down as he lost multiple brand deals and he began to change as a person. April 12, 2025, police responded to a call from a female family member who said Lacy had discharged a firearm into the ground during a verbal argument late Saturday night. When they arrived on the scene, they learned that the suspect, Lacy, had fled in a vehicle. Authorities say their pursuit of Lacy ended when he crashed. They say that when officers approached the vehicle to extract Lacy, he had died from what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Lacy, 24, was pronounced dead at the scene by emergency responders. In a recent interview with HTV, Matthew Ory, Lacy's lawyer, explained an investigative report detailing the December 2024 car accident that led to Herman Hall's death. The investigative report stated that Lacy's vehicle was approximately 72 yards away from the incident and about 120 yards from the active cars involved in the crash. The video recorded by a gas station close to the crash site raised serious questions about how the investigators framed the case. A witness identified by Ory as the gold truck driver told investigators he didn't skid and wasn't going that fast, contradicting the arrest affidavit that said he took evasive action by emergency braking and driving off the roadway. "That lady behind me, she caused that wreck," he tells the trooper. Body camera footage shows a trooper apparently coaching the truck driver on what to write in his statement, instructing him to include that he had to slam in his brakes to avoid Lacy's Dodge Charger. Just make sure you add in there that you had to slam in your brakes to avoid that Charger. That's very important because we're trying to locate this Charger right now. Ory said Lacy's mental state deteriorated under the weight of what he described as an irresponsible and prejudiced process. When he went to Houston that Friday, he had his mind made up. And you know the rest of the story. Kyren Lacy's story is tragic.
Just right here, if you could, I'll just have you write exactly what you saw. Just make sure to include, make sure you add in there that you had to slam on your brakes and the brakes, you had to slam on the brakes to avoid that Charger and the brakes locked up to avoid that Charger. That's...
I ain't skid mark or nothing, but I wasn't even going for me. That lady in the back of me, She didn't say what was happening. That's how she called that record. She was running in the back of me. She pulled on the other side, and that's not it.
So, but the Charger was coming right at you,
Right,
correct?
right.
And that's why you had to
Head
slam
on
on your
with
brake, the head on with you. So yeah, just make sure you include that, and that's very important because we're trying to locate this Charger right now.
LA State Police releases evidence in fatal Lafourche Parish crash involving Kyren Lacy, where multiple eyewitnesses began to blame the green Charger for the crash. Maybe these statements confused the state police, forcing them to arrest Kyren Lacy. As part of their commitment to transparency, the Louisiana State Police has released the full crash report, multiple witness statements, and additional video evidence surrounding the December 17, 2024 fatal crash on Louisiana Highway 20. A critical incident briefing video, CIBV, has been created to provide a clear overview of the events, facts, and investigative findings. However, all the evidence collected supports the conclusion that Lacy's reckless operation of the green Charger in oncoming traffic triggered the chain of events involving the other drivers, ultimately resulting in the head-on fatal crash. Additionally, troopers determined that less than 10 minutes after the crash occurred, evidence supports that Lacy's first outgoing phone call was to a Baton Rouge area personal injury and defense attorney.
It's a natural instinct to turn, and then she had no hit head on.
Did you see a green Charger flying that way? A green Charger that going that way?
There was a green Charger.
That's a green Charger that
caused all this.
SRT8, he caused all of it. He went to pass the cars way back there, sir.
The green Charger collided with these cars?
He went right between.
He went around that truck, okay?
He was passing up with her right now,
and she had no choice. She hits the pole. She gets this.
How are they injuries? What
She
are they?
got a broken ankle.
and then two are playing and back injuries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was on the
So
phone when I
two
was
back
with her,
injuries,
yeah.
one broken ankle?
Yeah.
I'm not. I just told him not to move. You know what I'm saying? Me being my partner.
You said something about a green Charger. Who told you something about a green Charger?
I'm down 18 wheeler right there, sir.
Okay, so you saw it?
I saw it.
What did you see happen?
He went to pass him. I say when he went to pass me cars back there. He was back there around around the curve. All right.
Okay.
All right. Hey, he come down. Right. When he come down, I got Mr. He had his brother that he was taken to the emergency room, to the hospital or something like that, chemo or something like that. But I got his number also to verify this, because he was a car that was in front of her. When that green Charger came, he went caused this whole big traffic, so everybody went to hitting brakes because the Charger, I thought he was hitting the gold truck head on. So he jammed on brakes. She was coming down. They was going that way. When I saw...
Which way was the Charger going? The Charger?
No, Charger going this way.
Charger's going this way, okay.
She was coming this way.
Okay.
They was going this way also. Mr. jammed on brakes. She went to dodge Mr. And that's when she came on.
I was watching. I was by the gas
Hit him,
station.
on the left side. She come over and hit him.
Which 18-wheeler were you driving?
The red one. Right there.
So the Charger, I guess, passed you up?
The Charger beeline, it was cars behind me because I'm taking my time.
And the Charger was passing all these cars in this
everybody.
lane?
And
so almost hit this one head on?
No, he almost hit this. It was a gold truck. I got his number right here. That's why I took his number and his name.
Almost hit the gold truck head on?
Yeah, that's his number and phone number and name.
So the gold truck, what did the gold truck do?
The gold truck in this area right here.
The gold truck slams on his brakes?
Slams on brakes to stop the Charger. The Charger swerves back in.
Okay.
And cut somebody else off, whoever was behind them.
Okay.
They was the Charger, he swerved in front of them. They slammed on brakes. And by this time, Mr. he slips through, right?
Okay.
As he slips through, she's coming. She like to round the back of the gold truck. That's what I'm saying.
She almost hit the back of Mr.
Yeah, Mr.
Was Mr. truck hit?
No. He was missed.
Okay. So the truck, Mr. He slammed on it.
In other words, it was right up. The gold truck was right up there.
Right.
Yeah.
He slams on his brakes to avoid the Charger.
Yeah.
This car, what?
Cuts that car off, if I'm not mistaken.
So what does this car do? It just swerves out the way to avoid.
Avoid him.
Because I was watching it too.
She turned the wrong way. Yeah. Instead of going towards the post, she turned this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so she turned this way, and then this car was just coming.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
While on scene, the investigating trooper obtained written and recorded statements. Troopers also received an additional witness statement describing the erratic driving behavior of the green Charger 10 minutes before the crash. Through the use of investigative tools, troopers were able to obtain the license plate number of the green Charger on December 19, 2024. Just prior to the crash, Lacy was illegally in the opposing lane, passing southbound vehicles. The gold truck traveling north veered right to avoid a head-on collision with the green Charger. As the gold truck veered right, the driver of the Kia Cadenza saw the approaching green Charger. In reaction, the Kia Cadenza driver swerved left into the southbound lane and impacted a northbound Kia Sorento. Through the investigation, troopers determined that the driver of the gold truck reacted appropriately to avoid a head-on collision with the green Charger,